Hi, I'm Adam Burton, and this is the Daily Devo. Today is Friday, November 26, 2021. This week's Bible memory verses are Philippians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. And being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Therefore, God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name. Philippians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. Here's what happened on this day in history. In 1942, Casablanca premieres. The classic movie, starring Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart, won 3 Oscars: Best Picture, Director, and Adapted Screenplay. The film, which is set during the Second World War, follows the life of Rick Blaine, a former freedom fighter and a club owner in Casablanca, Morocco, who has to choose between his love for a woman, Isla Lund, and saving her husband from the Nazis. In 1965, France launches Asterix. The launch of the satellite from Hamagouar, Algeria, made France the 6th country in the world after the US, the USSR, the UK, Canada, and Italy to have an artificial satellite in orbit. The satellite is named after the Asterix, the popular comic character created by French writer René Goscinny. In 1966, the world's first tidal power station opens in France. The Reims Tidal Power Station on the Reims River in Brittany, France, was inaugurated by French President Charles de Gaulle. Today, it is one of the largest tidal power stations in the world. In 1983 is the Brinks matte gold heist. The £26 million robbery took place in a Brink matte warehouse at the Heathrow Airport in London. The stolen gold, diamonds, and cash has never been recovered. And in 2003, the Concorde is retired from service. The Concorde retired from service after 27 years of flight. And now you do know what happened on this day in history. Meditate on this passage from Proverbs 26. Like snow in summer, or rain in harvest, so honor is not fitting for a fool. Like a sparrow in its fitting, like a swallow in its flying, a curse that is causeless does not alight. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the back of fools. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. Whoever sends a message by the hand of a fool cuts off his own feet and drinks violence. Like a lame man's legs, which hang useless, is a proverb in the mouth of fools. Like one who binds the stone in the sling, is one who gives honor to a fool. Like a thorn that goes up into the hand of a drunkard, is a proverb in the mouth of fools. Like an archer who wounds everyone is who hires a passing fool or drunkard. Like a dog that returns to his vomit, is a fool who repeats his folly. Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. The sluggard says, "There is a lion in the road. There is a lion in the streets." As a door turns on its hinges, so does a sluggard on his bed. The sluggard buries his hand in the dish. It wears him out to bring it back to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who can answer sensibly. Whoever meddles in a quarrel, not his own, is like one who takes a passing dog by the ears. Like a madman who throws firebrands, arrows, and death is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, "I am only joking." For lack of wood, the fire goes out, and where there is no whisperer, quarreling ceases. As charcoal to hot embers and wood to fire, so is a quarrelsome man for kindling strife. The words of a whisperer are like delicious morsels. They go down into the inner parts of the body. Like the glaze covering an earthen vessel are fervent lips with an evil heart. Whoever hates disguises himself with his lips and harbors deceit in his heart. When he speaks graciously, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Though his hatred be covered with deception, his wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it, and a stone will come back on him who starts it rolling. A lying tongue hates its victims, and a flattering mouth works ruin. Thanks for listening to the Daily Devo. I will see you on Monday. God bless.